How do you feel, my bro?
I am the person who do that question. Do you like the light, the blue light?
I love it. Yeah. I think it's really iconic.
Yeah.
It's just, it represents Brosbond.
Oh, really? This is the color of Brosbond, the blue light, okay? Well, ladies and gentlemen, for the whole people who are listening to this show,
yes.
Today we have one of the most special guests, and I'm so happy that basically inaugurate this season. I feel so connected with her.
Yes.
Because basically, technically, we are co-workers. Because she works in the same thing as me.
Yes.
Of course, because this project is kind of bigger, so we can't see each other. But basically, she is my co-worker.
Yeah, she is. Definitely. Well, she is really one and only. And when you show me her, like, a profile, like her Instagram, I clicked on it and I was like, oh, yo, damn. She's something. She's like Top Gun. She's like the big shit.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited that we are able to start our season number 4 because we're about to meet this amazing person.
Yeah.
This really creative, artistic individual. So I will let you do the honor.
Let's start this artistic episode, this amazing episode with the unique, with the most beautiful, with the most artistic person and unique. Let's welcome everybody to the unique Nini! Hello.
Hello everyone, Nini! Thank you so much.
First of all, your voice is like so cute. And it kind of has this contrast with the thing that she does.
By the way, Nini is a musician, a really unique musician. I think everybody watch you on certain TV shows, right?
Yes.
What do you do, Nini? Could you tell us a little
I'm a
bit?
musician right now, and I play a Chinese traditional instrument.
Chinese traditional instruments.
Okay, let's be more specific, Nini, because you play the traditional, but in which way?
Which way? It's more like rock metal style.
Ape, ama, swaggo, menu. In this new studio, it's me, Concor.
It's me, Tyler.
It's me, Nini!
And we are Brosbond! Nini, your voice is so cute. How born this personality?
Actually, when I touch the Chinese traditional instrument, it's my mom tell me like, hey, Nini, I think you should learn something for your future. So my mom picked me going to the one teacher, and then he's a composer.
He's a composer,
So,
okay.
Yeah, and then the teacher just like help me to choose a traditional instrument. The first, he said like, oh, how about you play the Chinese flute?
Oh, the Chinese flute.
Like this way?
Yeah, like this way. But after the teacher saw my teeth, because my teeth is not straight, it's kind of like this. So the teacher just make fun. He said like, oh, I think if you blow all the air, they probably cannot be very well because your teeth is not right, you know?
Isn't that
What do you
right?
mean? Your teeth are perfect.
Because it's like this.
Slightly overbite?
Yeah. So.
Well, I have slightly underbite, so that's fine. Really. Like when I relax, I kind of look like this.
So after the teacher introduced me the traditional instrument, R-U-A-N, this instrument, he said like it's not a lot of people to play this instrument. It's kind of like unique, you know? So I just like, okay, let's try, you know? So that's how I start.
Now I want to ask you, do you like the traditional instrument?
No, the first time I touched that instrument, it's like circle, and I'm so small, you know. I think at that time I'm probably like 7 years old, so I'm so small, and it's so big, and I feel like that instrument is really ugly. It's ugly. It's like cover me, my whole body, you know. So I just like I don't really like. But after I just practice a lot, I just want to try. It's kind of like challenge for me. And then I remember when I in the elementary school, when I go back to home, I just open my instrument and practice a lot.
Wow, you really have a passion. You really have this kind of, it's unique.
You know why? Because I don't like study. I don't like study.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I'm actually having flashback right now because my mom made me learn piano. And I learned for like a good 6 years. Now I don't know shit. And I feel like I kind of regret it because, you know, like guys that knows how to play like a certain instrument just kind of sound sexy and look sexy, and then you can pick up girls. It is tough. It takes a lot of time to practice.
It's a lot.
But that's the thing. A lot of people, they just give up in the first week, in the 2 week, like when they affront some challenge, or they feel like, until I think everybody can learn one instrument until one point.
Yes.
After that point is when they buy to the professional one to the
Yes.
amateur one.
Yes.
But Nini, you was the person like, okay, I don't like, but I
I
still
don't like,
doing.
but I practice and I join some competition. And then that time I feel like I got good number, but I'm not number one. It's kind of like number 3, sometimes 2. And I just feel like, I think I can do better,
The Asian one, the Asian spirit. Okay.
Yeah, so then
Okay.
I feel like after a lot of competition, and I just feel like, I think it's good. I start to kind of love this instrument. So I just keep going. Yeah.
But you actually play like several instruments, right? Different instruments?
Yeah, different instrument, and because they are very similar. So
okay.
you can play this, and then you can play that.
Okay.
But,
Like,
when
exactly what you play?
I play my major is the Ruan, R-U-A-N, and then after I learn Liuqin, L-I-U-Q-I-N, this is the instrument. And then when I go into the university, I have a second major, is a Sanxuan, S-A-N-X-I-N. So this 3 instruments like main instrument for me right now.
I mean, even the name sounds really exotic. I mean, I speak Chinese, but you're Tayo, okay.
And then after school, I be a teacher. Yeah, I teach in Zhanghua school and also going to the Xiaoliuqiu small island. Be a teacher.
Wow, your career is really impressive in Taiwan. Actually, study music and then be a teacher. I'm really interested in Xiaoliuqiu. How you get the job there?
Because it's a island and they don't really have a lot, maybe not a lot of teachers want to go into there so far.
Yes.
So I just want to go try, and they're so beautiful.
Yeah.
So I just like, okay, I'm done. I just tell my mom, hey mom, this Sunday I will go into Xiaoliuqiu. See you. My mom just like, what? That's so far. And I just go.
So when you went to Xiaoliuqiu, how long did you go?
2 years. 2 years stay there. Yeah.
Bro, one thing is be tourist, another thing is be worker there.
But you know what? I see that's why she's special. Like she was so willing to just step out of her comfort zone and just like, you know what? Xiaoliuqiu sounds great. Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, let's go.
That's like, I wouldn't say normal, but like regular, ordinary people.
Ordinary people wouldn't stay in the comfort zone.
Wouldn't have made that step. But you did.
I think that's me, because I don't want people to control me. It's kind of like music. You cannot get control. If you get control, you only just like this part, So you want to be like more freedom, and that's kind of like my personality.
Yes, of course. You gotta stay free-spirited,
And now, talking about personality, in which moment you start to love the rock or the metal or this kind of combination?
So I will go back to my personality about it's connected your music.
Yes.
Because like a lot of people, maybe the teacher, they thinking like, oh, you play a traditional instrument, you should be like black hair and long hair and sit very well.
Yeah, like a stereotype.
Sophisticated, reserved.
So beautiful. So before I actually cut my hair very short and dye the hair like green, yellow, red, or so many different colors.
Rebellious. Huh?
And I just feel it's same thing. You cannot control me, right?
Yes.
I want to break these things.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's how am I, and then the music too.
How did that happen? You just like one day, oh, I love rock. Let's play something
No,
with
actually,
it. Let's combine.
When I'm in school, of course, I study a lot of traditional music, right? And then after I with my friend, to street performers. So I start to playing some like popular music because you are in the streets. You cannot play like traditional music.
Yes.
No one know. So I start playing some popular song.
Yes.
And then after I start doing the online streaming, and I got a lot of fans. They recording so many different style of music because everyone's listen different style, right? So sometimes my fans were request. Sorry, they would request like anime song, and some friend maybe baby metal from Japan is really big, and then some is like death metal, and then some is like AC/DC, Metallica, blah blah blah, Crazy Chen, Ozzy, Blue Oyster Cult, something like that. So I start to touch a lot of different music style. But after I found a way, like, hey, I actually really think my traditional is really good for playing the rock and metal style. I like to play that style too. So I just like, I should focus this role to going. Yeah.
Since the beginning, we know you are rebel. You have this free spirit.
Yeah.
How you start to doing streaming?
How I do in the streaming?
because-
You know, my streaming the style is I don't have a song list.
Oh,
hold
okay.
on. I do have a song list, but you can request from the song list, but also you can request any song you want. So like example, you want to listen this song, and then I will put here, and then I just click the music, start, and then I play. I just find the key, then I can start playing.
Damn, and you play along with it, even though like maybe you have never heard of the song
Yes,
before.
that is the music just playing. I never heard before, so I just find the key first, and then I can like trying to catch, the music. What they would going to be like stop or different tempo or the drum coming, and then what should I do? Something like that. Yeah,
How long
That
do
is
you
amazing.
need to
Be
catch
like
the key?
this?
No, to catch the key.
not long, like 10 seconds, I would say.
10 seconds. Dang, you almost class the perfect air. Like
But I think this can trending because I doing the streaming a while.
Oh,
so
okay.
of course the first time I'm not like that good. But right now I doing like streaming every day. And then I just thought, oh, okay, this is song. Okay, this key, I'm just playing.
why you start to do streaming?
Why I start?
Why? What's your
I think at that time because like I would say like before cover.
COVID.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cover
before
time. And then I just feel like, I should create something for my own self,
Like create your own brand.
Yeah, and then of course the internet is very convenient. So I just start from internet and then start to streaming on the Reddit at first, Reddit. And then after I go into the Twitch. So right now when I doing the streaming right now is YouTube and Twitch and TikTok, 3 channels.
3 platforms at the
3
same
platforms
time.
Yeah,
at the same
together.
time. Even we try to do one streaming and we feel so different to do one show, like record one podcast. How do you feel when you was in your beginning as a
It's
streamer?
really funny. The first time I streaming, I just say the same things. My language is like, hello everyone, my name is Nini. I play a Chinese traditional instrument. For the lead song, I play Take On Me, and I start. Okay, let's go check out the next song. I will play this one. Blah, 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 blah. So I just say the same thing and play the same song.
I mean, that's oddly kind of cute.
Yeah. And also, like, a lot of people comment, right? I cannot really read at first time, but I just like read so many and I practice and see what they saying, awesome, something. Oh, okay, that's mean good, something. That's also how I learned English too.
No way.
No, yes, really, because I needed training myself too. Like, hey, I cannot doing every time say the same things and cannot not reply the people the comment, right? So I need trying to read and then what they saying and then trying to thinking what should I share to the fans.
You are really unique even in this part because most of Taiwanese people, when the English is not good enough or don't have a certificate to say I'm C1 speaking English, they are really shy.
Shy, yes.
Yeah. How do you feel? How do you feel confident?
Before, I think I'm very shy too. I don't think my English very well because it's kind of like Chinese style English. You know what I mean?
It's so cute. I think it's one of the most cute things, and that doesn't match with the personality of in the rock.
I mean, we understand you 100%. So,
Yeah.
Totally,
it's good.
100%.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would tell my other friends hey, don't be shy because it's your time. Your talking time is focus on you. You should shining. You should trying. You should show out yourself. So.
It is.
That is the
Say it
best
louder
advice.
for the people in the back.
That's the best advice that we can give.
Yes, you
it's
should
your time.
shine.
It's your moment.
Yeah.
Be
Yeah.
shiny.
Also, before the streaming, I joined some group and music group showing some music festival, and then you go to I go to Hungary, right? So I meet a lot of foreigner. So they all ask me oh, what is that instrument? And I don't understand what they're saying, So I just feel oh no, I should know myself and also how to introduce my instrument, right, to the world.
How to introduce yourself to the world.
Yeah, so I start Google, and traditional. Okay, just remember this word. Instrument. Okay, remember and run.
That is so
I can
cute.
So cute
start
and
to
so
talking.
brave.
Because people are interested in you and your instrument, and because we have that need, so you find that okay, I gotta know my shit, so I gotta learn it, and then over time you improved, and now you're like being able to speak English pretty confidently. That is amazing.
And introduce your instrument really well to the people that can understand.
Yeah.
Coming back to, you mentioned like briefly that you start to like go on tours or like festivals, music festival. Were those like folk traditional music festival or more like what type of it? What genre?
Before is like more like folk music festival, but it's not folk metal, it's like folk style.
Yeah.
Every country they show out their cultural clothes, the dancer music too, like kind of like that. But right now I don't really join this kind of music
but
festival.
You started out
I'm rocker.
Just a rocker, baby.
No, it's
Understand?
rocker.
You get it?
Could you tell us one of the most unforgettable moments?
Yeah, so I just tell him before, I have one memory is make me remember forever. That time is like cover time. And then I start doing the streaming on the Reddit, and I got one email. That person is basically, he's saying like he got sick, so he just like no power, no energy, just in the hospital lie down, And then, but one day he saw my Reddit streaming. He feel like gets a lot powerful and energy. And then I read this email. I just feel like, oh my God, this is so sweet. This is so nice. I don't know, like my music can give the people like these powerful things, So for me, it's just like, oh, this is really
warm,
great gifts, But playing the music, it's not always like trying to get money, something. I feel like, you want to share people your personality, energy, or the music can bring you something.
And I feel like music is so powerful because it can be healing, satisfying, and sometimes it breaks people's soul, but then it can also unite people. And sometimes if you just listen to music, you don't even speak the same language. But music brings everyone together. It makes us one, and that's like
music is language.
Yes.
The word language. You don't need to talk.
Yes.
You're just playing music.
Yeah, exactly.
How is your time recording your performance? Because your YouTube channel have a lot of videos about performance.
I feel like for the musician, you want to show out your fans or new fans, like what you can play. So I recording a lot of short video or cover some music, and for that field, of course the first my first YouTube channel video is really terrible.
Always,
right?
First one. It's the first one.
But I want to say, like, if you check out my all the video from the first one and going to the second one, number 3, number 4, blah blah blah, always like get better, and you got more idea, add more things. So I want to tell everyone, like, if you want to doing the internet things, you should try. Like, don't be afraid. This is the most very important things.
Yes.
You never try, you never know.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
And if you want to wait until you've perfected everything to start,
you never start.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God. Yes. You're so right. Okay. Now, I want to ask you, how you combine, because you have the traditional instrument, you have the rock, the metal, the whole music, the pop and the classic and the whole trendy music, and then your outfit, because have one part we are missing. Your outfit is really iconic. Every time that I saw your photos in your performance, your video, like, damn, gear. How much money you spend in that outfit? How much money? How you order? How you buy it? How you design it? How is that special? Do you design your own outfit?
I don't really design my own, but I like to buying the things. But when I buying the things, I'm not just like, oh, I like this, I buy that. But I was thinking like, oh, if I buy this, I can use this one for this music video or creating some music for this outfit, So I buying the most important clothes, and I design like what I want to be looks like. Yeah, like my hairstyle, my makeup. So you saw all the music video. Is all everything I do myself.
Oh, wow.
Like the most popular is like black clothes and then the feather. It's really cool. Because I have one music is like writes about the Wukong Monkey King. So I just like I
Yeah,
can
I saw
do
you
that.
have one clothes like a Monkey King.
Yeah, so
That's
Wow.
amazing. Wow. I mean, that is, you do need a skill. You see a lot of like really cool, fancy items, but how do you perfectly blend them and put them together as like one wardrobe outfit? That takes a lot.
Yeah.
You know?
A lot of time.
You might say, I love that jacket. Oh, I love that, like denim jeans. And then you put together, you
Pretty
look
good.
shit.
I called you my co-worker for one reason. It's because you participate and you make the music for that movie, basically, right?
Yes.
That's so iconic. More of the time, it's like a bro, Hans Zimmer, who know you. We have another person here. Is how happens?
This is a really funny story.
Okay.
Tell us.
We're listening. We're all
So
yours.
I cover a lot of different music style on my YouTube channel, and then I think I cover the Pants is Black this song like a few years ago. So just that put there, and one day I got an email. It's from George, and then he sent me email like, hey, we are blah blah blah, and we looking for the music and playing the song on the movie. And then the first time I just like, maybe it's a skimmer.
Maybe it's a scam.
Yeah, and then I check out like who's George, the
George
name,
Wang.
everything.
I don't have too much information in internet about George Wang.
Yeah. And then so I just like, okay, and then trying to reply, and then we just like, that's real. But I think it's really amazing because he found my YouTube channel and that song, and then I think it's really, really good. Like back to before we say, if I don't cover the song, I won't get this chance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you never know.
Yes.
Yeah, you never know. Just
Yeah.
keep following and keep uploading because
Even when I cover the song I post on YouTube channel, it's not a lot of people to the view.
Yeah.
Not really a lot, but see the George found that.
yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes doing what you love and
Yeah.
showing, like displaying the skills that you have, might
Yeah.
like without knowing, you actually open up
Yeah.
a lot of doors.
Yeah, that's real.
So basically, they reached out. You're like, sitting there waiting.
But this is one life opportunity, bro. Imagine for one video that you love that don't have too much view, and then some movie trade you like hey, do you want to perform this?
I got this. I'm so exciting. It's just like so amazing for me,
Yeah.
And also like it's from Hollywood filming in Taipei. It's
Yeah.
just so cool.
Is your first movie in Hollywood?
Yeah.
Me too. Give me 5.
Yes.
I have a question. So far we've talked a lot about, like, oh, you've tried that, you did that, and like all sorts of like achievement, or like, hooray, great, the career's going awesome. I wonder, has there ever been like a moment you feel like, damn, I don't know whether I should continue doing music or not? Or like there's maybe one setback or like one obstacle, one challenge that you faced?
I don't feel sad before because I actually created my second album. And my second album is it's kind of like religion music, But by the way, my second music, the album, I just feel like it's kind of show all my culture,
Right.
But I feel like it's not a lot Asian people to listen it. I just thinking like maybe because it's English, so people just like maybe they don't wanted to know about like what is the music going.
So the music really represents you, your culture, your background.
So for myself, I really want to show out a lot, show out the people. Oh, I really trying so hard to show out my culture to the world,
Yes.
right? But after I feel like a lot like my friends or same like musician, they don't really know I'm doing this or listen my music too. I kind of feel sad about that, So, but after I just feel like it's okay. I just need to keep going to try more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You know what? That sometimes happen with the arts. Maybe it's not for the period and not for the people, but you need to keep following because in one moment are going to find the best opportunity or the best connection to show up.
I think it kind of sounds cliche, but when you're creating arts, like, let's say music, dance, podcast, content, whatever, if your only goal is to become the big hit that everybody likes, you're never going to get there. But let's say if you create something that you genuinely love and you're passionate about, then maybe that would happen. Yeah. So, damn.
Talking about your YouTube channel and your covers, which one is the most that you like?
The cover song?
Yeah. First, we are going to talk about the covers, and then we are going to talk about your album, and then we are going to talk about your song. So, your covers, which one? Let me tell you yesterday. Yesterday, I was the whole day listening your Billie Jean cover. Yeah, I was like, oh, damn. So like, yeah, for me, it was so impressive, and I love it. Which is your favorite cover one?
I think I would say Iron Maiden, The Trooper.
Ooh, okay. It's good.
Because the first time I heard that song, I just, whoa, that's so hard. Can I use my traditional instrument to playing? You know, especially the solo part. And I just like, oh, okay, let's try. And I like that cover because it's amazing for myself, you know, to use my traditional instrument to playing. And I did it. So I like that cover.
Amazing that you mentioned this point. So how long do you take for make a one cover?
I would say like 2 hours.
No way!
2 hours? What are you driving?
No, because like the music is for me is not that hard. I just listen like one time or practice like few times, and then I can remember. It's real. I can remember.
Wait, so you don't need to read off from the
No,
notes?
I don't need. So because like a lot. Maybe you go on the internet, you can find the Trooper,
Yes.
the guitar sheet paper.
Yes.
But the guitar sheet paper sometimes is like they teach you like 6 lines, and
Yes.
the number your finger going. No, I cannot read that, you know, because I need to read the real normal notes
Oh, the pentagram.
or numbers.
Yeah, you need to read the
But
pentagram.
they
the
don't
one.
really. No one really doing that.
Yeah, it's so difficult because
Yeah, that kind of music.
because for the normal people, it's so difficult to read.
So you need to remember, like, I just listened a few times, and then I can try to playing, and then I found that, and then you can playing.
Who are you?
Music. No, we can show you later. Just request the music.
Damn.
Yeah. So and then just recording and filming is not too long.
I'm sitting here and completely mind-blowing.
Yeah, bro.
What are you?
I try to do my own cover. I record one reel. For to do one cover, I take 1 day for record that reel. Like I just 1 day completely to try to match, to make the riff, to try to practice, to make everything sounds good.
Yeah.
And then she's just in 1 hour, 2 hours, and the complete cover.
Sometimes you recording same time, like music with the video at same time. You know?
Wow.
Can you?
Sometimes recording at same time, like you play and then the video already recording too. So you don't need to
Damn.
really cut too. So some of my video is doing that way, but some is like recording first and then the video after.
Damn. I cannot imagine how difficult and how talented you have to be in order to do that, because we tried to learn all from a dance, like a choreography, and dude, we took like 7 days.
Yeah, 7 days. 7 days for learn
We
one
weren't
choreo.
even perfect at that time. And it's just like, imagine that we have to do it under 30 minutes and be good at it. That's like
Bro, that's the difference between the professionals and amateurs. That is the big difference between a professional and an amateur.
Do you know right now who are at the table right now? A musician,
Have you seen?
a music lover, and a person who listens to music.
Okay, Nini, I saw you have a lot of merchandise. You have a website. You have a merchandise. You are doing amazing. You don't need to tell anybody to make advertisement because I think you are selling well. Now, tell me, for everybody go to now in internet and buy your first album and your second album. How many albums you have? Two. Okay, everybody, if you are going to go, which is the song that you can recommend from the first album?
龙马.
Longma.
龙马.
What is talking about?
龙马 is like, if you translate to Chinese, would be dragon horse.
Dragon horse, okay.
It's kind of like, you don't know what is this animal. It's kind of like very magical thing.
Yeah.
Magical animal. Yeah. So that is a song and it's really popular on the internet.
Okay, if you want to listen Longma, you need to go and buy the first album. They can buy in your page.
Yeah, ninimusic.me.
Oh, okay.
That's my
Ninimusic.me. Second album. What is that song that you can recommend?
No, that is from second album.
Loma is from second album.
Longma from second album.
Okay, so people go to Spotify and what do you search?
Nini Music.
Go to Spotify and search Nini Music.
You can go into Google. Just Google Nini Music.
Just
they
Google
they
Nini
got
Music.
you everything.
Okay, everybody. Now, please, everybody, go and support to Mimi. Let's see how the people of Brosbond can give you some love. Go and watch and listen. Watch the whole covers. Watch the whole videos of Nini on YouTube and listen the whole albums. And of course, buy the second album. The second album can buy, right?
Yeah. I want to tell everybody, if you are the art or musician or artist, painting, everything arts you do, just like find your way trying is most very important things. And then keep going, never stop. Nothing can stop you if you really, really love to doing that. It's most important things, because I understand it's hard to keep going, but you need to find a way make you feel happy, because example, every time I go into the show or doing the streaming, everybody requests a Fly Bumblebee. I play this song thousands of times, it's many, many, many times already. I feel sometimes if you feel it's so boring, and then you playing is so boring,
Yeah.
But sometimes for me, I would try to find a way, example, I would add something notes there or weird things for myself. Just I know that you don't know that, but for me, I would just feel today I added these notes you don't know, but I feel so happy.
You make it fun.
I make it fun myself, So then I play this Fly Bumblebee. I won't feel too bored. So this is my way to find
And it's the
something
best.
funny.
Yes.
Find a way how you can enjoy yourself, because if you can enjoy yourself and you can show the people that you are enjoying that, is the best way.
And you can
Exactly.
keep going.
Right. So the biggest takeaway, I think the biggest takeaway today from Nini is make the first step and be consistent. Keep on trying.
Yes.
Yes. Everybody, this is exclusive. We have the honor to watch Nini's performance. Everybody, let's give a round of applause for Nini! We're ready.
everybody, thank you so much for watching this episode. Don't forget to follow us in our all social media, Brosbond on Instagram, and in Instagram you can follow Nini.
All right, everyone, like, subscribe, and share this video.
See you next time, everybody, because it's me, Concor,
And it's me, Tyler.
Nini, bye bye.
and we are Brosbond.